Welcome back everybody to Prison Architect, where we have a little bit of a problem, as you can see. We have officially run out of the budget. It seems that some of the guards mismanaged some of the funds, and we are currently out of money. We were super close to finishing the prison. I was going to bring you back when it was all done. However, the timer is essentially telling us that we are closing in on the bankruptcy. So, I have a few ideas to get this fixed, but if it doesn't work, I was hoping to bring you back for the end. And so, as you can see, we have built both perimeter fences all the way around, and we have started working on the area that one of the people in the comments suggested, a special area for the maximum security prisoners, and it looks okay. It seems a little bit buggy, however, because they don't seem to be using the shower that I've designated them, so we'll see. And I have spruced up the delivery and exports area, as well as putting an external area. I have filled out some of the roads, as you can see. Ooh, okay, so before the time is still going down, but hopefully I'll be able to fix that in a second. So we'll just stop this one. And the only thing, the grant that we are doing at the moment is the carpentry apprenticeship program. We managed to get the educational one. Finally, it took ages, several episodes worth. So we will start the parole. We'll only have one. Spiritual guidance, unfortunately, we'll have to reduce it to one. What is else? So the drugs, we will need drug violence. I'll have to stop that one. Stop the foundation. Kitchen safety and hygiene, we will stop these. Now we've already reduced our cost to 2,000 at the moment. So workshop, in fact, we will actually. How many do we have? We will stop. Once. I'm not sure how long it's going to take for them to finish this one. Let's see, will they? How far they're into the program? We've got quite a few fights, we've got several deaths and the like. I'll just see. Yep, okay, so that's it. We will stop that one there. There's quite a bit of stop. We'll just stop all of them that aren't necessary. Stop this one. Behavioral therapy and the drug addiction programs, I feel, as well as the alcoholic therapy, I feel they're a bit important. They will actually calm people down. And as you can see, had a few tunnels, and unfortunately we do not have the money to get rid of them. So now let's go through our staff list and try and cut down some of the costs there. We've already cut down on the workers. I did have 18, and now we have 10. So let's just go down and see. We will fire a few of the cooks. And let's see. That is costing us. We don't have a lot left. If we can just get it down to the positives, that will be helpful. So those who are on break, actually no, you know what, anyone who isn't on break I will fire, and we will have, and I apologize if you hear that car in the background, and let's just, and for those who suggest I know there's going to be comments in the section, there's going to be comments about this, but why don't I just take a loan out? Well, like I said, there's been a bit of mismanagement of funds, and our current bank loan, and I cannot decrease it, and it is costing us 10,000 a day. So if we get out of this, and we are able to pay this back, we will have 10,000 a day. So that's basically what it is. Meal variety low and low. There we go. We are now in the positive, so we are out of the bankruptcy. I will be finishing the tour, and then I will be bringing you back, sorry. for when we've got a little bit more done in the prison. But basically I've just filled out all the streets. We had a fire in the kitchen here. I was able to contain it and it didn't actually spread very far. We haven't actually researched any of the execution things, so I've just dedicated this as a Supermax prison. We haven't had any Supermax prisoners in a while. We got 2 kennels now. I have moved the storage down below. We've got 2 parole rooms. We've got a psychologist office here, a chief, and 2 lawyers' offices. Got the yard. This has been remodeled into the protective custody individual cells. I've got, need to get some protective custody prisoners. And I have deselected this as the staff canteen because I found that it was better to have them in a central location. So that is a tip. Some of them still run away with their food. I don't know where they go or why. It's still a bit of a mystery to me at the moment. However, just basically keeping it to the one room where the cooks can just concentrate all of their efforts. So I'll probably be deconstructing this and putting this back into a staff room and some bathrooms. I've got a second laundry. We've also got some more tunnels going. Another laundry. I gotta put a light in, but that would help split the loads between the two. Because now, as you can see, we've got quite a few common rooms and cells and dorms and the like. And I finished this in the last episode. For the solitary cells. Actually, the episode before that, I finally finished it, except for one row where I ran out of money before I put in the doors. Got an extra canteen and extra kitchen for these guys here, and I have yet to floor them. And this is the new storage with its independent power and water systems for this entire area. If I go into the utilities, I go. There we go, we'll zoom out a little bit more. Now every time I switch to the screen it gets super, the frame rates drop, it's insane. So these areas with different colored lines show you what systems are connected to which. So the darker green, well the brighter green here is the first system that we had, then the almost yellowish is the protective custody area, and then cyan here. And we've also got its independent system in here for the maximum security. Now, as you can see, I've just filled out a few of the rooms, and I will be adding some more as I go along. This was going to be a common room. I'm not sure about the others. Maybe some psychologist office, maybe a workshop and the like. So now we have a security room that has door control systems as well as CCTV monitors and phone taps. Now, I wanted to do a bit of a special on this, but I figured that I was just going to run you through it now anyway. So let's just have a look at utilities and we will go show wires. As you can see, it gets a little bit messy when you have quite a few systems. I will go by them individually. So if we click on one of the systems, so they see this phone tap. Phone taps and the door control systems work similarly. The phone taps will actually cycle through each of the phones that it's connected to, and they will just listen into any of the calls if there's anybody active on them. So as you can see, there's one red wire that is constantly being listened to. That's because someone is on the call, so they're listening on them. And I got a few other ones down here. There's one that isn't used as much. I was going to upgrade that once we got some phone booths in the maximum security area as I have. So I will quickly do a bit of demonstration. So to connect, you can do either way. You can click on the phone tap, and then you just click the phone booth here. If you want to do more than one at a time, you click again, then shift click each of the phone booths that you want to listen to. Now, if you click away from either just blank ground or something that isn't connectable, it will just quit out of the screen and you'll have to click on it again. So we'll just do this real quick. So now all these phones will be listened in on. and basically that will help with the intelligence screening, telling you what's where without the need of informants. And let's just have a bit of a look at the informants. There we go. Ooh. It also will give you a little bit more information about your prisoners and the like. So let's just have a see. We got a bit of information that we have a few pickups around the place. Some things are being thrown over the wall. There's nothing that I can do to do that. The only thing I can do is put some metal detectors around the place, as well as sniffing dogs, and make sure they get caught. Now, so there's another one up here, and there's a few trucks, and we are finally making a bit of a profit. Unfortunately, the prisoners will be unhappy that they don't have access to any of the programs they wanted to go to. Oh dear. Quite a few guards are actually still angry because they haven't had a break yet, and because I fired a whole lot of them, they're not going to be happy for a while yet. So, what we will do is, what was I going to do? Okay, I was going to show you the door control system. Now, the door control system is my favorite. Basically, you attach it to any door, and you have a door servo, and that will open any door that it is attached to that is locked. So you don't have to put it on a normal door or even a staff door, because you don't really need somebody. If it's your staff, you don't really need somebody to go unlock it. If it's your prisoners, these doors won't need to be opened, and you don't really want to have this attached to a servo anyway. So with the jail doors, you just attach them to the servos. They've got to be over the tile, and I like putting them across the wall so it looks a bit neater. And basically I've just attached them to each of the main points, but as you can see, because we've had less guards and the like, there's nobody attending the booth. So if we have a look at, should be, that's odd. Oh, everybody's gone. Okay, escape attempt. Okay, everybody escaped attempt, that's why everybody's still. But yeah, so as you can see, when somebody comes near the door, it will flash green, and it will let them in. So anybody that is not a guard, that's what's happened. The guards will just use their key and go through. If it's a door they can go through, which most of them are. Now the only ones that nobody can go through without a door servo are remote doors. They cannot be opened, they cannot be, the only way they can be open is you actually open the door or lock open. They're really hardy, they're really hard to destroy. As you can see, somebody tried to break through, but looks like they haven't really had much luck. And that is one of the first things I did with the remote doors. All of this falls under the remote access research. And that is, I just love this branch, this technology. And a few of the CCTV cameras are inactive because nobody is at the booth, as you can see here. So with the booths, you can see there's 3 different lights. You've got red that was flashing before, green, and yellow. Yellow, it means that nobody's using the phones, and there's nothing interesting happening. Green is they're looking at all of them, like it's being used. And red is basically saying there's nobody here, nothing is happening. Yellow is basically, oh, we need to be touching a button to make something happen, that kind of thing. It's also the door control system. And I'll speed up time a little bit because I want people to start cleaning this up. But a lot of people are just slow and they're just not happy, and I'm like, I'm not happy about that. So hopefully incapacitated. Okay. So those are the door servo. I'll quickly show you it's basically the same thing as what I did with the phone tab. To go show wires, and as you can see, that is the orange wires down there are CCTV monitors. I'm not sure why they're orange. I should probably have looked that up beforehand. And I will probably leave a bit of a blurb on the screen to say why they're orange. So magic. And as you can see, the red wires is what is active at the moment. And they're all cycling through. Now with the door servos, they only flash red if they're being active, if they've seen somebody in front of the door, and to just press the button to say, I want to open this door. And that's what's happened. And that's why sometimes they flash red. They don't cycle through like the phone taps, they just go. You can have a lot of fun with these systems. I don't play around with them because I just don't have the patience to make them work. As you can see, you can have the CCTV monitors, the door control system, phone taps, door servos. Door servos are what helps you open the doors. The logic circuit, advanced architects only. I am not an advanced architect. I should be at this point, but I am not. A simple circuit box that performs a logical operation based on its inputs and sets its output accordingly. Available operations and or not NAND nor XOR. Right click to cycle through these logical operations. Now you've got a logic bridge, takes its incoming signal and bridges it to the electrical cable installed in the same square. That electrical cable will carry the signal to any other logic circuits installed on the same electrical cable. Can be used to broadcast a common signal or run the present, e.g. useful to pass around a common clock signal. And then you've got a door timer. Now this is pretty much for those who want to control access to certain areas of the prison during the day. So for example, at night you just want to close all access doors. Nobody's allowed in or out except for staff members, and so the prisoners have to go through a whole different system to get out if they want to try to escape. So you've got can be used to so this door timer can be used to automatically open doors at certain times of the day. Use the connect tool to connect this timer to your door servos. Similarly, if you want to control access to any of the classrooms, the workshops, what else? Anything that has dangerous items that you don't want the prisoners to go in at any time, and you just want to have them during work hours. That can be achieved there. Now you've got the pressure pad, sends a signal to connected objects whenever something is on top of the pad. That could be used for opening doors at any time. What else? Sending a signal down to a light, or maybe even to a CCTV camera or something. It just basically it gives off the right signal to whatever you attach it to. And then the status lights up either red or green depending on the signal it is receiving. And that is it for the remote access things, and it seems like probably another tunnel somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised if there was, but that's all I wanted to bring you back for. It was the bankruptcy, the whole access thing, and now a riot. Why a riot? Oh, that's right. We had a bit of an event where one of the religious leaders was riling everybody up, so holy crap. Who's rioting? Well, I could call the riot police. That'll cost us some money, and we don't have the money for it. Yep. You need money to call emergencies. Alright, 34 prisoners are rioting. Let's see if our guards are enough to calm these people down. Yep, that looks like. What carnage. Oh my goodness, look at this. 4 deaths. Oh, that's not so bad. That's actually pretty good considering. Yeah, there's an autosave. 16 prisoners rioting. 11. 7 deaths. Okay, I expect to see 9 deaths. Hooray. I will quickly show you. There we go. Riot over. Riot over. All the blood. All the blood. I was also going to say that today is going to be the last episode. This is going to be a finale. And you have it all today, folks. Events, riots, knowledge, and whatever else. At the end of the episode, I will also announce what happened to the rifle that I announced last episode. But now I am just going to try and clean all this up. We don't even have the money to fix everything that's been broke. A lot of people, 24 gang members are furious because their leader is being punished. That would do it. Yep. 4 prisons have been unnecessarily searched. 75 staff have serious complaints about their job. 40 prisoners have serious complaints. 87 are shackled in the cells or in solitary. Solitary. I know how to speak. Of course I do. Aww, poor puppy. Okay, well, I'm not sure what everybody is doing. I think they're all just burying. Ah, that's right. Vital doctor's timber. Whoops. Let's have a look at what our bank loan. You need to have a positive credit rating before you can actually borrow money out, and the maximum that you can borrow out is 250,000. From what I've checked last time, that's what it allowed me to borrow essentially. And I managed to borrow 201,000 prison bucks. And that was to get everything done. It was to get all the building done. Basically what was happening was that the prisoners were rioting, they were damaging everything, and all the money was going towards repairing everything. So while I was still making a profit, I was losing all the money to repair these things. So we're making 20,000 as a cash flow. So all the prisoners are really angry. I don't know why. They all want food. It's because there's no friggin' cooks left, probably. Yep, they're all hungry. Oh no, they're worried about safety. Oh goodness gracious. And pickle on a stick. There was also something else I was going to mention. Oh no, I forget. It's gonna do something. 94 requires medical attention, and we've got no left. Of course. 34 staff members. Oh, that's right. I was going to show you the prison grading screen. Now before, the reoffending rate was about 10%. I can't really remember now. But as you can see, our grading has gone down drain. Prison value is on the negatives. It's negative 340,000 prison bucks. Daily profits are pretty bad. We will hopefully get that up. Deaths in custody, 159 deaths in custody, and 91 prisoners have escaped. Paroled early, 107, and reoffended 3%, which is pretty good, and no prisoners executed. However, 157 prisoners dead. They outweighed those who escaped. So we've got a pretty good death pit right here. Really hard to get out of, but really good. Okay, so I think that's it. We can't get out of this unless we fire every single staff member. This is the end of prison, of Norfolk prison, unfortunately, because we are now back in the negatives, and I just, unless I close down every single program, and even then I might not even do it. Keep the prisoners occupied. We've got a bit of money from the prisoner intake, but that's about it. Oh goodness. Still haven't cleaned up all the prisoners. And I don't even know where all our doctors have gone. Nope. There's nothing else I can do. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm going to end the episode there because this is going to take way too long. If you are interested in seeing a working prison based on this design, leave a comment down in the section below. I will try my best to try and fix it. Otherwise, I will do a whole new prison and I will try and make it work with what we've learned in this. Basically, what I've learned, have a central hub and everything else are just cells upon cells upon cells. I could even make an indoor prison where the fence here is basically the outer wall of the entire indoor prison, and then this will be the perimeter prison that keeps everybody in. If you are interested in seeing something like that, just leave a comment down below, or hashtag MissMiniPlays on Twitter, so miss_mini_plays. And for what happened with the raffle, nobody actually entered, so I still have a free key of Prison Architect. If you are interested, please just leave me a message in the comment section down below, or tag me in a Twitter post, or anything really. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed. If you are interested in any of the other series I am running at the moment, right now it is RimWorld and Stardew Valley. I have put everything, all the information is in the end plate at the end of the episode. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed. Join me for the other series and any more shenanigans, and I will see you in the next series and the next adventure. Bye for the last time in Norfolk Prison.